22,100,000,000 miles away, something woke up that wasn't supposed to. For 6 months, NASA's oldest spacecraft had been screaming gibberish into the void. Now, on a Tuesday morning in a control room in Pasadena, an engineer named Sun Kim watched a wall of numbers finally make sense. And what they spelled out changed everything we thought we knew about Voyager 1. This is not science fiction. This actually happened. And the story behind it is stranger than anything Hollywood could invent. Let's go back to November 2023. Voyager 1, humanity's furthest flung machine, suddenly began transmitting nothing but noise. Not silence, noise. A repeating pattern of ones and zeros that meant absolutely nothing. Imagine calling your grandmother, and instead of her voice, you hear the same broken static, over and over for months. No words, no signal, just a heartbeat with no pulse behind it. NASA's engineers were terrified, not because the spacecraft had gone dark, but because it was still talking. Something was wrong deep inside its ancient 1970s-era brain, and they had no idea what. Here's what most people don't understand about Voyager 1's situation. It takes 22.5 hours for a radio signal to travel from Earth to the spacecraft. Another 22.5 hours for the response to come back. That means every single test, every command, every desperate guess NASA made took 2 full days to get an answer. 2 days for one line of code. Now picture troubleshooting a computer from 1977, built with less processing power than your car key fob, using a manual that hasn't been updated in decades, while the machine hurtles through interstellar space at 38,000 miles per hour. One wrong command, and Voyager 1 goes silent forever. There is no repair crew, there is no reboot button. There is only a room full of engineers, a stack of 50-year-old blueprints, and the loneliest phone call in human history. The engineers had a suspect, a corrupted chip inside the flight data subsystem, the computer responsible for packaging Voyager's data before sending it home. Somewhere inside that chip, 3% of its memory had gone bad. Just 3%. But it was enough to turn 50 years of engineering into meaningless static. And here's where it gets chilling. That corrupted chip wasn't just any component. It stored the code that told Voyager how to speak to Earth at all. If they couldn't fix it, the most distant human-made object in existence would drift on in total silence, forever, carrying its golden record of Earth's sounds and languages to an audience of no one. Think about what's actually on that record. Whale songs, a baby's first cry, Bach, Chuck Berry, greetings in 55 languages recorded by people who are now, almost all of them, gone. Voyager was never just a science probe. It was a message in a bottle, thrown into an ocean with no shore. And that message was about to go dark, mid-sentence. So the team did something almost unthinkable. They decided to rewrite the spacecraft's code remotely, from nearly 15 billion miles away with a computer older than most of their parents. They split the corrupted code into pieces and began relocating it, function by function, into working memory elsewhere in the system. Each patch was a gamble. Each patch took 2 days to confirm. No room for error, no possibility of a do-over. If they miscalculated the available memory by even a few bits, they could overwrite something critical and lose the spacecraft permanently mid-repair. On April 20th, 2024, they sent the first test package. And then came the wait. 22 hours out, 22 hours back. 44 hours of complete silence, not knowing if they'd just saved Voyager or killed it. Engineers who had spent decades of their careers on this one spacecraft went home that night and didn't sleep. When the response finally came back, it was readable. For the first time in 5 months, Voyager 1 sent home something that made sense. But this is where the story takes a turn nobody expected. Because buried inside that returning data was something the engineers did not anticipate. A new sequence, a code pattern that didn't match anything they had sent. something the spacecraft appeared to have generated on its own during the months it had been malfunctioning. For a spacecraft that old, running on 8-track level technology, that shouldn't be possible. Voyager 1 doesn't improvise, it doesn't create. It executes exactly what it's told, nothing more. And yet here it was, a string of data that engineers had never uploaded, appearing in the returning packet like a whisper from the edge of the solar system. NASA has never called it an anomaly publicly. Officially, the leading theory is that it's a byproduct of the memory relocation itself, fragments of old displaced code bleeding into the new pathways as the system reorganized itself. A ghost in old wiring, that is the calm, rational explanation, and it's probably the correct one. But ask any engineer who worked those sleepless nights in Pasadena, and you'll hear something more unsettling creep into their voice. Because Voyager 1 isn't just a machine anymore. It's the furthest extension of human curiosity ever built, drifting through a place so empty and so cold that our own physics starts to bend at the edges. It has already left the heliosphere, the bubble of particles and magnetic fields that our sun blows out into the galaxy. It now exists in interstellar space, in the raw, unfiltered radiation between stars, a region no human spacecraft had ever reached before it. No signal has ever traveled this long. No machine has ever aged this far from home, and for 5 months we lost the ability to hear it think. Here's a detail that should keep you up at night. Voyager 1 is now so far away and so faint that its signal arrives on Earth at a strength of about 1/1000th of a watt. NASA has compared it to detecting a single flashlight from over 11 billion miles away through a haze of cosmic noise. Every single message we've ever received from it since 2012 has come from a whisper that faint, and for 5 months, even that whisper had turned to static. The team's repair worked. As of today, Voyager 1 is transmitting science data again, studying plasma waves in interstellar space that no human instrument has ever measured this far from home. Every data point it sends back now is a first. A place in the universe humanity has never technically heard before. But its power is fading. Its plutonium heart loses output every single year, roughly 4 watts less with each passing year, and NASA engineers have had to start shutting down onboard instruments one by one just to keep the spacecraft's remaining systems alive. They are quite literally choosing which parts of Voyager get to keep living. Sometime in the early 2030s, the last instrument will go dark for good, and when that happens, Voyager 1 won't stop moving. It will keep drifting, silent for millions of years, long after every trace of human civilization is gone, long after the sun itself begins to change, a cold, golden record spinning through the void, waiting for someone or something to finally press play. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember this: somewhere out there, 24 billion miles from where you're standing, an ancient machine just proved it could still speak to us. And for 48 hours in April of 2024, nobody on Earth knew if that voice would ever return. It did. But one day, it won't. And when that silence finally comes, it will be permanent. NASA is still decoding what Voyager sent back. And when they figure it out, you'll want to be here. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications because the deep dark isn't as quiet as we thought.